I feel like I just crapped. Oh my god, okay, so we're laughing now, but we have had a very crappy experience these last few weeks. Has it been a few weeks, or has it been like a week and a half? Week? Okay, week. So, Sam, do you want to...
I have to clean up these beads really quick.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That way they don't go everywhere.
So anyway, oh, look, we have one person.
Hi.
Okay, bye. We're glad that you're here.
Hi, bye, kiss my butt.
It smells like butter. Anyway,
oh god.
So we kind of decided about a week ago that we were going to try to find Sam a companion, and we went on Plenty of Fish, and we got catfished. Well, she got catfished.
Mm-hmm.
Really bad, and we tried to do everything that we could to make it so that we had certain amount of criteria and the person had to meet those criteria. And we did a lot of research and stuff. And do you want to tell them like a little bit about what happened? And they were both military. Okay, so Sam, do you want to tell them, or do you want me to tell them?
I'll let you tell them.
Okay, so it's going to be hard for me because, like, seeing Sam hurt, it was, like, one of the worst things that had happened to me in a long time. And for her, like, I physically was ill. She was sick. Like, I was crying my eyes out to my husband, Jacob, like, think 3 or 4 nights ago.
I was literally sorry, I'm
still
I was
upset
literally
about it,
to the point of me puking and about passing out.
So the first guy that we met on, because I helped her set up the account, and so we were
with my permission.
Yeah, so we were kind of like going through like a step-by-step, okay, this guy meets that criteria, well, where does he work, so on and so forth. The first guy I found he slid in Sam's DM and happened to be a military guy, which was red flag. I mean, kind of. We were like, okay, we'll give him a chance. But he said that he lived in Tipton, but wouldn't tell us where he lived, wouldn't tell us like anything about him, wouldn't tell us his last name, basically was only sending us like photos and stuff that appeared to be, really dark, fuzzy, with really like no caption or whatever. And then I ended up doing some research on the back end and found out that whoever this was had made like 30 different profiles. And it said that he was like in California or something, and he was in fact not in Tipton. So we decided to cut that guy off. I don't remember much about the communication from him, but I do know that the second person, so after we blocked the first person,
there wasn't there was not very much communication.
Yeah, with the first person.
Yeah.
But the second person kind of like cut deep. So he initially was super, super nice. He slid into Sam's DMs, and he asked her if she liked coffee, was being really friendly, asked her about like the date, about what her ideal date was, and movies and music, and just seemed like he was really authentic. And then they exchanged like kind of communication so that they could talk outside of Plenty of Fish, and he asked her if she planned on shutting her POF account down, and she said yes. And he said he would too. So they had shut the accounts down, and then they started talking a bit more, and he was sending like pictures like, oh, I just got, back from a run or working out. Yeah. And his time zone apparently was supposed to be
6 hours ahead of us.
Yeah, 6 hours ahead of us, which it was weird because it's like this person had did like all of this research beforehand to make sure that they wouldn't slip up, but nobody, and I repeat, nobody can get past me because I am a freaking scientist, an internet scientist. No, I literally traced this guy's pictures and found out, like, this was probably 3 or 4 days after you guys started talking, right? Or 3 days.
We were only talking for 2 days.
Or 2 days. Yeah. So I found out in 2 days that this guy was copying and pasting pictures from this other guy's account. And not only that, but he had a full, this guy had a full family. He had a wife, a kid, and he basically, this person, whoever it was manipulating Sam, was emailing us, was basically like living this whole fantasy through this fake profile using this other guy's picture. And when I called him out on it and I said, you need to stop like doing this to her. Like, she does not need this. She doesn't need your mental abuse. She doesn't need someone who's going to lie, and definitely not somebody who is going to mock us as Christians, because he was proclaiming to be a Christian, but was using people's profile pictures. And he's like, I love Sam. I'm like, you can't fall in love with someone. I sat there thinking, I'm like, you can't fall in love with someone in 2 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though it felt like you were getting like a really, really, really genuine connection, and you fall in love with people and you wear your heart on your sleeve and you don't want to be heartbroken. This guy was love bombing her. Like, and I started seeing it, and I started questioning some of the things that were going on, and that's why I was always doing the research about it. Because I wanted to make sure that this guy was legit.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he wasn't. Yeah. I mean, the guy was real. Whoever this guy is that's, doing the catfishing and everything is a real person on the other side. And the person who he was trying to portray is obviously real. But it's really sad and discouraging because you look at these people's photos and you think that they're being authentic, and they're really not. And then you wonder, is everything a lie?
Mm-hmm. So on almost every single platform, when a guy has messaged me, they have always said that they are in the military, which I understand that there are a lot of people in the military and everything, but freaking every guy coming.
That's what I noticed. Yeah, every guy that messaged you was like,
into my DMs was a freaking military person.
What if, Sam? What if it was the same guy in both scenarios? Oh my gosh, would that be terrible? Oh, because they were both in the military. And it makes you wonder if it was the same person doing the same thing 2 separate times. Because he said he was a sergeant. Yeah. And the other guy said he was a sergeant in the peacekeeping missions. And remember when I told you
said that he was in the peacekeeping too? I think we just figured this son of a...
Because remember when I said I'm starting to get PTSD from the peacekeeping?
I think we just figured this mofo out. Because...
So maybe we weren't catfished by 2 people.
Maybe it was the same person.
It was the same person. Because what did the second guy say that he liked? Did he like pasta and spaghetti and stuff like that too?
Mm-hmm.
I am literally...
And he said he was not much of a cooker. But I was a baker.
And wasn't their stories pretty much the same?
Pretty much. I think we just figured the mofo out.
Wait a second. When did the first guy say that he had to get off? Because I'm pretty sure that and it would have made sense because we blocked the first guy.
Mm-hmm.
And
then like 2 days later, that one showed up.
No, it wasn't 2 days later. It was the next day after we blocked him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, guys, I think we just figured this out. So, moral of the story is, anyway,
me, sorry.
Moral of the story is, I'm pretty sure that we know that this person, whoever it is targeting people. And honestly, I feel like if we were to ever get back on Plenty of Fish, what's to say that the same guy or same 2 guys that we blocked aren't going to come back again for retaliation. Mm-hmm. Oh, and then tell them about your computer or whatever happened. They were trying to get in.
So the same night that I blocked him from all communication, first he blocked me on Facebook, and then it was probably about...
That's another thing we need to look into tonight.
Probably about 11:30 or so, I was getting on Instagram, and somebody was trying to hack into my Instagram, but thankfully, I get notifications when somebody is trying to log into my account. Mm-hmm. Well, somebody was trying to log in from Brazil. And I immediately changed my password on everything. So,
and you want to know something crazy about this whole thing is Brazil is an hour ahead of us, or the same time as us. So if this person is from Brazil that was trying to hack into her and that was catfishing her, he's not 6 hours ahead of us. So he would have had enough time throughout the day, because he was going to bed at what, like 4 your time? Mm-hmm. Or 4 our time? So if he said he was 6 hours ahead of us, then he would have been in the same time as us. He would have had at least, because if he would have gone to bed at like 11, he would have had 7 hours to keep another person on the line. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure, and the weird thing is I found out about this because I looked on this Jonathan's Facebook page, and I contacted another lady who said that she was in a relationship with him, and come to find out she was talking to this guy for 5 months, and he mentioned Sam's name. And she said that he basically would never video chat her, would only send her voice messages, and he sounded African or something like that. So I don't know what's going on, or she said she sounded foreign or of foreign descent. But it would make sense because if he is in Brazil, he probably would have had an accent. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's been a freaking mess, and It's pissed me off because Sam's been hurt about it, but I'm just telling you guys, like, you know, when you're out there, just be careful and don't give anybody any information about you until you video chat with them, meet with them face to face, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, we're going to end this live for now, so we will
talk to you later.
Bye.